Hello everyone and welcome back to VRML Channel 1. For our next matchup we have got 42-0 going against Jinx, this time being a silver matchup. So a bit of a downgrade, I guess you could say, from the last one, but still could be a good one. And of course, as always, it's me only here on the cast speaking to you guys, and Lockie by my side, well, kind of, and with our wonderful Wonder Team man on the cams running the show as usual. So Lockie, how are you feeling about this next one?
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it may be lower level in ranking, but it could be just higher level in entertainment. The last one was a decimation in the second round by Intoxicated, but maybe we can get some sort of round 3 going here. And I don't know how close these teams, I mean, one team being 35th and the other being 36th. They seem like they're neck and neck at the moment. So let's see which team could pull away, but I'm definitely interested to see what can happen.
Not only are they right next to each other in the standings, both their records are completely equal and exactly the same. Both teams are 11 to 11 right now. That's 11 wins, 11 losses for both teams. So this could be quite an equal match, quite a fun match to watch. And I'm not sort of, what's the word, like, not expecting too much, but at the same time I hope for a good one, because I've seen some good low level matches still be entertaining. We've seen some good ones yesterday actually, so hoping for a good one today as well.
Yeah, and we got a redeemed hydrate from Cloudy Howdy. Wow, that is a difficult name. And yeah, cheers to you, Ollie. Thank you very much, Cloudy.
Indeed. With that being said, it will be 42-0, taking that initial headbutt picked up by Skag. Skag now trying to go to the backboard maybe, but will just bounce off the shoulder. Now the slap coming through, but in the hands of Sheeran. Sheeran now trying to get the bounce pass across to V-Techno, but Ground Dog with nice inception will send that one all the way forward, back into that orange side. Now just floating around in the orange side. It will be picked up again by Ground Dog. Ground Dog now just looking for his pass opportunities, just walking it forward. We'll send it back to Locust. Locust now down, trying to get it to Amory, but that'll just be a missed pass, and now picked up by Skag1 for the clear.
Yeah, good clear from there. And now it's HMEU pushing it forward. Locust hard on his tail. And an anchor shot. What a beautiful shot. Locust on his tail, and he is not worried about that one. 17 MS. Beautiful shot.
A very nice shot indeed, just in that bottom pocket area, as they will take the lead 42-0 by 3 points, so it's 3-0. As that a pause does just come through. Looks like the player has dropped from one of the sides, so hopefully they can get that one in, but get that player back in quickly and continue. But that was a very nice shot to start off this game, and very nice shot for the side of 42-0.
Yeah, maybe some foreshadowing about how this game will go. Sorry. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that was such a beautiful shot to start out. And whilst it may not be 42-0 yet, it is 3 points to nothing. And we'll see what they can do with that QB, if they can maybe bring something back here, get a good attack going, and maybe get the 3-pointer. But getting a 3-pointer at any start of the game is so devastating, because you just immediately start out, and getting a 3-pointer in any situation is just difficult. And they're already set back in that way, and getting 2-pointers, maybe they're going to have to go for a 1-point difference. We're getting 2-2-pointers, but we'll see what they can work out through this.
I like how our cameraman just pointing that one out, that 42-0 are quite unified in their sort of, they kind of have a bit of a uniform, as they all have the number 42 and some different colors on that scoreboard. So it's pretty cool. I don't see much teams doing sort of a uniform sort of style, but that's a pretty cool thing for a team to do.
Whilst they are uniformed in numbers, they are not together at the moment, and it looks like they've had a second drop, and the other player going to talk to the other team, I believe. HMEU going to talk to them, but we'll see what happens. I mean, we've already had 2 drops, so not the best of starts, not the smoothest of starts, but smoothest of games. I mean, it's a beautiful start, but not very smooth, at least.
Yeah, hopefully they can get both those players back in quickly, because we want to get back into this game. I mean, we were only just about a minute in, and a nice shot, and then a pause immediately after, just sort of a bit of a cliffhanger, I guess, keep us in suspense, as it looks like those players are just coming back now. Looks like someone might be dropping from Jinx. Hopefully they're not, because I just want to get back with this game.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens, and I don't want another drop, that's for certain. And K9 Maddie in chat saying 1v5. I do not want to see a 1v5. That would be devastating to one team for certain.
Maybe if they invited like a gravity player, then a 1v5 would be more interesting, but maybe not in this
Yeah.
situation. But
I
now it
mean,
looks
these
like
teams are so equal that a 1v5 would definitely not be good. I mean, I don't know the teams very well. I've never really played with them. I have played with Ground Dog before in a few cups together, and that was definitely a pleasure. And just shout out to Ground Dog. But yeah, I don't really know many of these players, and it's great to see new teams and just see what they can do. But by the looks of it, not very new. I mean, they've played, I believe, 22 games already, both teams. As you said, the same amount of games played and same stats, 11 wins and 11 losses.
I mean, you just love to see that, like these teams, both silver, both pretty much the same standing and both the same record. I mean, that's just a good sign, but that record won't be the same for much longer because one team is coming out with a win and one coming out with a loss. So as soon as we hopefully get that next player back in, which hopefully is soon, I'm not sure how much time they've got left on that timer, we'll get right back into this.
Yeah, I do know that the timer is 5 minutes of a max, so will they start having to play with a 3v4? Because that will be devastating for any team. It is never good, but no, VTechno is back, and we will be probably starting here with the 4v4 as the players stack back to their tubes to ready up. And I hope that we can get playing again, and I hope we can see this QB and maybe get some points on the board for Jinx and see if they can equalize and make this a very interesting game to see. And yet we will get the unpause.
So now finally the unpause coming through. We will get right back into this first round. It is currently 3-0 to the side of 42-0. Jinx will be taking this joust advantage. So now rolling out, it looks like it will be fairly slow rollout, but Groundhog will take that QB. We'll send it over to the tunnel. That'll just be a missed pass and going in the hands of HMEU. HM trying to make his way forward. We'll send it over to VTechno. VTechno now looking for his opportunities, taking it slowly. We'll try to send it up to HM and it will be connected. Bounce pass, but Amri with a nice steal. We'll get that off the hands and I'm trying to go for maybe a clear. We'll just bounce in the hands of Locust. So Locust now going for that clear, but it is stopped by Sharon. Sharon now sending that one across. Will just be a missed pass, but it will be recovered by HM. HM just getting stunned out and Groundhog picking that one up and going for the clear.
I mean, hopefully they can get something set up now. They're looking to be on the disc second, actually. VTechno now with it. VTechno trying to give it over to HMEU, and Linky just missing the pass. But now Groundhog with it. Groundhog getting a clear high, but of course, Sheeran is back to recollect. Sheeran going for a long pass, just not connecting though. And it might be Locust recollecting first, and will be slapping it away. It will be coming back to them. Maybe Skag can get a stun. Skag has got a stun and trying to 1v3 here, it looks like. But no, he's got some support now from HMEU. He's taking his time, looking for his setup. And a pass to Skag maybe just a bit low. That would have been a beautiful play with a possible slam dunk. But VTechno now straight up to HMEU. HMEU just missing the shot because Amory Amy with a beautiful shot and a long clear.
Now that disc in that orange bubble in that orange area, looks like it will be VTechno getting there first, not allowing to Jinx to score. Now looking for that clear. We'll just be taking some bounces in the hands of Linky. Linky will just get it stolen by Skag. Skag now going for the clear. Looks like we have had a player drop from the side of Jinx, as you can just see them just disconnected, but nonetheless we will keep moving. That's now Amri taking that clear, trying to get it out, but HM picking that one up. We'll just get stunned out, but recovering it is Skag. Skag looking to make his way forward, trying to go for the backboard shot maybe, but Groundhog looks like he's back in the game, so he is gonna stop that one. Now trying to do some juke and we'll go for the clear. And it will not make its way out, and we'll go back in the blue side in the hands of Groundhog again. Groundhog looking for the clear for the second time, and this time it will make its way all the way out.
Yeah, now it seems like they're back at recollecting. I think just 42-0 have better stacks, but maybe not. Groundhog with a pass attempt, and it's a bounce pass off Bowtie coming straight back to him, but Sheeran is back in goal, holding back, getting ready for any attacking plays and ready to deny. And it looks like Amri just heading back to goal, not able to recollect disc, but Linky will recollect, trying to go for a back pass, maybe a bit missed, and it will be Skag recollecting. Skag's going to go for an attacking opportunity. By Amory Amy, what a brilliant save, and HM disc, but he misses it, and it will be Amory getting the pass out to Groundhog. Groundhog now with the disc, looking for his options, but he just drops the disc. Groundhog looking to recollect.
Groundhog will recover that one for his team now. Teammate is staring, maybe going in for a bit of a tickle sessions now. They do actually get stacked up and will send the clear. Sky one trying to intercept that one, but it will be stopped. Linky now with the shot on goal. We'll take the long shot. It will just be a bit wide, picked up by Amri. He will just get stunned out by Skag. Skag now looking for the clear. Will not make his way out. It will go in the hands of Ground. It will not go in the hands of Groundhog as the disc does some duking of its own and will get past Groundhog. And now trying to send it out is HM, but a nice stop from Locust. Will be picking that one up, making his way forward into the bubble. A one-on-one with the goalie. We'll go for the shot and we'll put it in for the 2 now. 3-2 in favor of 42-0.
That previous sequence there, just a little too much time on the disc Amory had there, and Skag with a beautiful comeback, managing to get back, but it looks like they're losing a player as well. I think 42-0 are missing a player, and we will get another pause.
Looks like that player is having some tech issues, but hopefully they can get them back in for the second time now. The second pause in just one round. It's not even been 5 minutes, but it looks like maybe they will continue with a 3v4 as they do unpause. Maybe they ran out, they used up their timeout minutes, as now Sharon will take the QB, will send it over to HMEU. HM just not able to pick that one up. He will recover it though. Now trying to get past Groundhog, but Groundhog with a nice block, he will stop that attempt at Jukes, and now he will try and maybe look for a clear, maybe looking for a pass. He will send it up to Locust. Locust now looking to make his way forward, looking back at his teammates, making sure that he has those back passes if needed, and he will use it. Now Groundhog receiving that pass, just taking his time, trying to get around that defense of 42-0, trying to utilize that one-man advantage that they have. As now missed pass coming through turned into a clear by 42-0.
Yeah, now it looks like it will be Locust recollecting the disc for his team, but a bad clear comes out, and HMEU for the backboard, but it's just gonna hit the wrong part and bounce straight back out. Groundhog trying to go for a clear, but I think Linky trying to grab there accidentally grabs the disc, and it will be Linky trying to recollect here. He does do so, and Linky taking his time, but Skag is surprising people today, coming from behind in all weird places and getting the disc every time. But 3 players are stunned from 42-0's team, and Amri will have the time, but going for a slap, trying to get the 3-pointer, maybe missing it, but not a good clear, and Groundhog will do a spin shot and plant that one. An unfortunate clear hitting the inside of shield there and coming straight back to goal.
Will now be Jinx taking that lead by 1 point, 4-3. Now it will be 42-0 taking that Jazz advantage. Just about 3.5 minutes remain on the clock as Sharon will take the QB. We'll send it over to HMEU. HM looking to make his way forward, trying to do some juking as he is pressured by 2 players, and he will eventually get stunned out, and as it is now picked up by Skag, who does get stunned out as well. Groundhog picking that one up. We'll just lose it, or maybe a back pass to Locust. Locust will send that one forward, and it will go in the hands of Sharon. Sharon now sending that one forward again, but Amri with a nice stop will send that one right back into the orange bubble.
Yeah, and it looks like Linky's trying to recollect the disc here, but Groundhog will be the one maybe looking for it to add on to his pile of goals here, trying to get some more. He's taking his time. He knows he has that 1-point advantage, and the fact that 42-0 are missing that player is putting them in a disadvantage, but HMEU does not feel in a disadvantage. What a beautiful save and a stop from him. And now with a clear from HMEU again, and they're looking to recollect it, but Locust will be there first, recollecting the disc and taking his time, ducking that player, but not quite. HMEU on the ball, does not care that it's a 3v4, and he'll drive that one into the goal for a 16 EMS. HMEU with the save, the steal, and the goal.
42-0 are now regaining their lead 5-4. Just still a 1-point game, and those in the chat wondering why it's a 3v4. Their 4th player from 42-0 did drop. We're not sure why he dropped. We're not sure what's actually going on there, but he did drop nonetheless, as now will be Jinx taking the Jazz advantage, setting themselves up. A pass up to Linky. Linky now across to Locust. Locust taking his time, looking to make his way forward. We'll just send the back pass to Groundhog. Groundhog now going forward again. Looks like we have got that 4th player back in finally, so it will be back to a 4v4, which is good for 42-0. That bubble, that this does go in their side into that bubble, picked up by Amri, but nice steal from HMEU, which will be turned into a clear.
And I was just thinking I needed some water, but Schlart is there to help me, and I have a hydrate from Schlart. Thank you very much. And cheers to you again, Ollie. We've had a lot of hydrates this evening, and let's add to the pile.
Hopefully you won't need a pee. like yesterday after all these hydrates, but VTech not going in for a
Yeah.
drive. We'll just ding off the rim. Linky picking that one up, and he will go for the clear. We'll just bounce, juking that player out, and it will go through into the orange side. Groundhog now getting there first. We'll go for the shot. Just a little low, just dinging off the rim. That would have been a nice shot. But now Linky picking that one up again, trying to go for the cross pass, but some good coverage from 42-0 will deny that attempt, but will be recovered by Locust. Locust getting pressured. We'll send that one up to Linky, who is stunned out as well, and it will be recovered by HMEU. HM now taking his time trying to get it past that defense. We'll just do some juking and we'll be successful. Now trying to run down the clock. They have 1 point. They have the 1 point advantage. Just approaching this final 30 seconds. They will go for a dribble, and it will just be missed as it takes that awkward bounce, but will be recovered by Sharon. Sharon now looking for the pass. Will go across. Will be a miss. Now less than 30 seconds remain. If Jinx can pull off a dribble or something, or a clear and a stack, which is the same thing as a dribble, but nonetheless I did say it, is in their side actually. Locust sneaking up on HM. He is able to get the stun, and he will just go for the shot, and he will put it in, tinking it for the 3, and it will be Jinx with that last second goal for the 3, taking the lead by 2, and it will be Jinx taking this first round.
Yeah, what an incredible round. I mean, we had some drops, and that's when 42-0 lost their first lead. But some brilliant plays from HMEU managed to bring that back. But Jinx were not vexed at all, and they slowly moved up. They got the disc in their side, and within the last 20 seconds, managed to get that last point from Locust, and what a brilliant play it was. And now taking a look at some of the stats, HMEU doing incredibly for 42-0, scoring all 5 points. And Jinx with Locust with 5 points, rivaling HMEU. And Groundhog with a 2-point difference, putting Jinx with a 2-point advantage.
Yeah, it's a very nice comeback and a very intense one. I mean, this is what you love to see, those last second comebacks. That was a very nice 3-point on an open goal. That 42-0 defense just not back in time, and all they really had to do, they didn't really have to push, they didn't really have to aggress, all they had to do was do some maybe passing and just keep possession for those last 30 seconds, which is a very useful feature. You don't always need to score, even though it was 1 point. Like the last 30 seconds, like, for all you new players out there, all you have to do is just pass it around a bit, keep that possession, and run down the clock, and you'll just take the lead, or the win even, if you are currently in the lead.
Yeah, and definitely with that case, HMEU at the last few seconds gets the disc above goal, and maybe trying to take his time and look for the players, but he didn't account for the fact that a player could be right behind him, and he was. Locust recollecting and immediately scoring. But having said that, it is now HMEU once again with the disc, but no, a steal from Locust once again, and a dinging shot. That is so unlucky. Linky now with the disc pushing in, and Linky with the shot.
Will be Jinx taking the early lead, 2 points on the board. Now 42-0, taking that Joust advantage. Dude, looking very strong in this second round, Jinx, with that early lead, that initial headbutt even, beating 42-0 at the Joust. Now will be Sharon taking the QB, we'll send it up to Skag. Skag now sending it down to HM. That'll just be a missed pass, but it will go down into the hands of VTechno, who is pressured. He will just get it out of his hands, but that nice stack there from Jinx will be able to recover possession for their side. As he does just lose it, we'll swing it behind him. Locust able to recover that one though. We're looking to send it forward. Groundhog with a nice slap pass over to Amri now. Amri looking to make his way forward. We'll send the pass up to Groundhog. Or maybe it was just a clear as it does sail past him and into the orange side.
Yeah, now, and it seems like Skag's going to be wanting to recollect this, and he does, and he gets a little slap away. Linky now trying to follow it up and recollect the disc, but it will be Locust once again with the disc possession. A bit of a missed communication there, not ready for the pass, and slapping it out of their zone is an attempt from Skag, but Skag passes it to their hands, and Amri with a missed catch, and HMAU going to capitalize on that mistake, and HMAU looking for a clear opportunity, but a bit of a slow clear, maybe some lost tracking, and Groundhog is hot on the tail of the disc there. Groundhog makes a clear into the mid zone, and it's going up to Linky, actually not a clear, and HMEU with a steal, regaining disc possession, looking to equalize here maybe the points, or maybe take some 3-point lead.
HM now sending that pass up to VTechno. VTechno looking for his opportunities. We'll send it down to Sharon. Sharon making his way forward to the bubble. We'll send it up to HMEU on the roof. HM will go for a shot, and he will put it in the goal. Now tying this game up 2-2. will give Jinx their first chance advantage of this second round as we do approach the 7-minute mark.
Yeah, and that was a brilliant play from HMEU. He flips just before he catches the disc, knowing that it will make sure he can juke out Groundhog, and juke out Groundhog he does, and plants it in for the shot. What a beautiful play from HMEU. Now Locus with the disc. Locus on station, taking his time, getting a stack. Groundhog and Locus trying to get a stack and get a clear and boost, but into the hands of Sheeran it goes straight to. And now over to the HMEU in the left tunnel. Maybe a crossbar's going to come over here to V-Techno, and a crosspass does come through, but a missed catch maybe a bit low on the pass, but V-Techno does not recollect, and it is going to be Linky with the disc. But a good stun from V-Techno, and HMEU now with the disc. Once again, upside down, juking them out, and Skag also upside down, planting the shot in with a slam dunk.
42-0 now regaining their lead by 2. It is currently 42 in favor of 42-0. There will be Jinx taking that joust advantage. Looks like they will just have a bit of a slow rollout as they do hit the door, but Groundhog is able to pick it up for the QB. Now looking to make his way forward slowly, just trying to bring that defense in ever so slowly. We'll send a pass up to Locus. Locus now down to Amri. Amri getting pressure. We'll send that pass back to Groundhog. Groundhog getting pressured as well. He will actually just get the stun off, trying to send the pass across now, but it will just be a missed pass. Will just be a bit too far, but that stack from Jinx able to get their first. Groundhog with possession yet again, looking for his opportunities. We'll send it forward up to Linky. Linky now making his way forward. We'll go for the shot, but a nice stop from Sharon. We'll deny that one.
Only you, Ollie, could make a pun out of 42. That is impressive. But here, a shot coming out, but Groundhog is ready to take that one. Groundhog looking for a clear now, goes to, not a clear, straight to Amri Amy, and maybe a pass attempt to Linky there, but a little bit low, and it will just go into the hands of Sheeran. Sheeran immediately pressured by that Jinx stack, and it looks like Amri will be coming to the disc now first. Amri attempting to make a pass, but just going a bit wide. Looks like it's being recollected by Groundhog. Groundhog now making a pass over to Amri at right cloud. Linky with a shot attempt here, and he takes it, and he hits it. What a beautiful shot. No time. Immediately pressured, and the goalie is no problem to Link because he placing it right past his hands.
Now tying that game up, or this game up, 4-4, will be Linky. Will be 42-0 now, taking that joust advantage. Sharon taking the QB as always. We'll send it up to Skag. Skag now we'll get it past that stack. We'll send it forward to HM. HM now looking to make his way forward. Watching out for that stack and that player behind him. We'll do some bit of juke and try to send the pass down to V-Techno. V-Techno not able to pick that one up, and it will be recovered by Locus, who will just take his time on the wall, try to bring at least one of them players in from 42-0. We'll send a pass across up to Amri. Amri now looking for the clear. Will be in the hands of Groundhog. Groundhog game pressure will maybe go for the long shot, but it will be stopped by Sharon, who was actually in goal, and he will get that clear all the way back out into the blue side.
And it looks like it's a stack race here. Groundhog seems to be there first. Groundhog now with the disc floating backwards makes a clear attempt. Not a fast clear, but it is decent, and it is actually recollected by Linky. Linky now going for the shot, just going to hit the middle of shield there. Unlucky on the shot there, but it looks like Linky's going to chase the disc and try and recollect. Linky now just taking his time, looking for his options. Groundhog now with the disc. Groundhog trying to go for a shield stun, and a brilliant juke. Maybe a pass, but not collected. Never mind, Linky's going to Sheeran with the stun will deny any attacking or goal opportunity there.
Now V-Techno recovering that one for 42-0. We'll send it up to HM. HM just getting pressured. Trying to do some juking out 3 players, but Groundhog will not be juking, and he will recover that, or will intercept even, trying to send it forward, but V-Techno stopping that one. Looking for a pass opportunity. We'll just decide to send it forward all the way back into that blue side. Now a race, it is a HMEU picking up first, looking to make his way forward, going for an anchor, just a bit too off, just off the target. As now it is picked up by Linky. He will just lose it off the block, picked up by Groundhog. Groundhog will look for the clear, and it will be just getting stuck in the mid, picked up again by Groundhog, who will send it all the way forward, just a little high of goal that could have gone in, but now picked up again by Groundhog, who has 2 players on him. Skag with the clear.
Yeah, now it's a stack race, but it seems like it will be HMEU recollecting the disc. And now he's got a 2-on-1 situation. Locust trying to get back in an open goal, but he dings it. That is so unfortunate. The player could have been there to recollect and go 2-pointer, but unaware that it was going to ding. Maybe a boop shot attempt here, but just going to go a bit low, hitting Cloud. Now, it seems like Sheeran going for the long clear, but it's going to be recollected by that Jinx backstack. Jinx prepared with that. And now it seems like it's going to go back down to Sheeran. Sheeran now with the disc. Sheeran walking it up slowly, trying to take his time. And it's collected again once by that backstack. Amri now with the disc. Bit of exchanging hands from Amri and Locust. An attempt on... It's a head save. What a beautiful save. And it looks like it's Amri with the disc. Amri with the disc now to going to Linky. Linky trying to take a shot attempt, but Sheeran will save it once again. Sheeran is a god in goal. He is prepared for anything and will not let this game change from 4-4.
Now picked up again by HM, looking for that slap clear. Will just be going in the hands of Linky again. Linky looking to make his way forward. He's getting pressured and just does get that pass off, but his teammate was not paying attention as he was getting pressured. HMEU now looking for the clear. Will just get stuck in mid again and picked up by nobody as just maybe a misread on the bounce there, misread on the bounce. But the slap clear does come through. Both players from Jinx missing that one on the stack actually. Will be recovered by Amri, closely followed by HM, but Groundhog able to steal that one back for Jinx, and he will send it back all the way into the orange side, into that orange bubble. That defense getting there first, HMEU picking it up 4-4-2-0 first, closely followed by Linky, who is not able to get on his toes, and he will just try to send that one through, just a bounce, but it will go across into the other tunnel and will just stay in the mid.
Amri now with the disc. Amri just getting stunned out by HMEU. V-Techno with it. Another steal, and it looks like a scramble in the tunnel. Locust trying to get a slap out there, but Skag seems to be prepared for it. But no, Skag's going to get stunned out by Linky. V-Techno, however, with the disc. Linky getting the stun and forcing that clear. And it seems like a missed clear. It will go to Amri. Amri taking her time, looking for a pass, but it will go backwards. Locust now with the disc. Locust trying to make a pass to Groundhog. Groundhog in a favorable position. Groundhog will walk it up slowly and pass it over to the left Pac-Man where Amri Amy is sitting at, and Amri Army passing it back and forth, and it goes to Linky, and Linky with a shot straight into the goal. And one thing I've noticed is I didn't know these teams before, but Sheeran has definitely showed me that these teams are not no one, and they can definitely do some incredible things. I mean, Sheeran with incredible saves, and HMEU and Locust playing incredibly.
I mean, pointing out Sheeran, he has been doing fantastically in goal, but also that nice quick passing play from Jinx towards the end there to eventually end them with a goal was very nice as well. And it just shows these new teams, they do have some potential. Maybe they won't shine super much in this season 3, but maybe in season 4, if they stay as a team and get more practice, maybe they will shine a lot more in that next season, or maybe even this season. We never know what will happen in VRML.
Yeah, and it looks like this will be game to Jinx unless it seems like 42-0 could pull off some miracle, but that will be game. In fact, that last shot dinging, but not enough time, sadly, for them, even if it was going. And that will be round 2, Jinx and game. What a brilliant match. 2-point difference in, I believe, both matches, and that was fantastic. Jinx just taking the win over 42-0.
That being said, we will just move into our third and final match of tonight's casting session. So stay tuned as we do go into short intermission, and we'll be right back.
Blink your eyes and suddenly they're in your face with a stun and a steal.
Yeah, not trying to recover on it. They do ultimately Lit sending that one out. Sweet Tooth, the both of them getting down there. Sweet Tooth now far side. Lit looking to send that pass. But Aurora already in the bubble. Oh, are you kidding me? It was in Steel Skydiver's face. In his face, completely screened out, and somehow Steel got the grab on that. Are you kidding me? Long shot here off the backboard. Acorn's gonna get a stop there.
Now trying to make his way, trying to juke his way as kind of a tiger and mouse situation now, a cat and mouse situation I should say. And now the backboard shot. Oh my goodness!
Oh, wow, cat and mouse and
pass, and in fact this one's going to be an excellent save coming through from Wolfo, but Bad Elmo taking it here. Another save from Neo, so brilliant defense in fact coming through from Neo, and now the stack's coming through on the other side. It's going to be a shot and Grimey's going to take it, put that one straight in for the 3, winning in the stack race there.
Really precise passing. Now Nillywick just driving that.